Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition. Choir Boys Outdoors, a Amish Jon in the Swamp rendition, if you will. Before we get into it, guys, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives, and stats are everywhere. We talk about that every day. That's why we focus on zero, the number zero. Anything over zero is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. We're back to blue over here. We support Leo all to the chagrin of many. How do you do that, Scabber? Well, we don't break the damn law. Pretty simple. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So here's the deal, guys. One of the things that I absolutely adore, and I mean adore, about Work Tough Gear Wednesday is simply this. If we don't have new knives in, and that's not possible every week, it's just not, we review some of the ones we have. Now, this is the Amish Jon. It was designed by John Spencer, and this might be one of my favorite Work Tough Gear videos that I've done. Here's why. I've thought about all week what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do the video, and which knife I wanted to do. Sometimes I'll just walk in and pick one up. And I was thinking today, I love the time change. I love the swamp. I wanted to go for a walk in the swamp. Well, here we go. I took the Amish Jon with me. Now, I've got a hard use video on the Amish Jon. I'll try to link it in the description. That'll have all the stats. Just know this, it's a recurve Bowie. It's got beautiful G10 handles, SK85 steel, razor damn sharp. I absolutely adore this knife. Not sure when they're going to do another run. I'll try to get a date on it for you. Here's the thing that I love about doing this. I mentioned just re-reviewing knives. Once you've reviewed a knife, done a million shorts on a knife, what's left to do? Well, just use the damn thing, right? And that's what I wanted to do with this. Plus, this time of year, man, the swamp is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, the little berries you see there are elderberries, and I just wanted to take a picture of this tree, dude. It looks like it's crawling. The thing is this. This ain't a long video. It don't need to be. I think it shows the knife well for using it in a swamp environment. How do you use it in a swamp environment? Well, you do some chopping, you do some slicing, you do a little bit of machete style stuff. The thing that I love about the Amish Jon, there's two. It's the recurve and the handle. And you see the way I carry it, guys. I just tuck it in my belt. That's the way I love carrying a knife. It's easy to get to. Now, here's the deal. There's been a lot of goofy stuff going on in the swamp. Nothing supernatural, paranormal, unless you count meth crafters as supernatural and paranormal. A lot of folks been in and out. There's been times where I've had people, I know they've been out there. You know what I'm saying? I know they camp out there. And it changes the whole vibe. So I wanted to kind of make my way out and do a little research, because I walk by this thing every single night, and I can hear them, I can see them, and it gets old. So I thought I'd do a little reconnoitering, and it never hurts to have a big-ass Bowie knife on you. You know what I'm saying? And again, for anybody who says anything about a damn gun, meth crafters don't carry guns, boys and girls. If they have a gun, they spend it on meth. That's your meth lesson for the day. We won't speak of it again. But I wanted to make my presence known, and I wanted to have a badass knife with me. And I wished I'd have edited turning the camera off there, but I didn't. Now, here's some of these vines, and I want you to understand, there's a couple areas. I'm in a particular area. It's at the very south end of the swamp. I don't know that you guys have seen this part of the swamp before. Now, I wanted to clear out a little place, and I'm doing a little shelter build, and I'm probably going to start focusing on that when I get back from Blackie's. Now, I've still got the studio. I love my studio. I will film 99% of my stuff from the studio getting back from Blackie's. But it ain't bad to have a little observation post in the swamp, see all kind of deers and hogs and, that kind of thing. Have a little shelter where I can't be seen, but I could see. Y'all get where I'm coming from. And I'll probably have this knife with me. Two things I mentioned. The recurve, I love a recurve. I absolutely do. And somebody's going to say, Scab, how do you sharpen it? A lot of times, guys, if my knife needs bad, desperate work, it goes to DJ Horn. If it just needs honed up, or if I just need to put a better edge on it, I freehand with my work sharp on that recurve. That's just the way that I've found it works for me. And it works fine. And what I've started doing is just using more of the polishing belt. I try not to take any metal off. And I'll do a video here in the next month or two on what I do. I'm not a good sharpener. I'm a good maintainer. I really am. I strop religiously. And I bring all that up on the Work Tough Gear Wednesday for this reason. The edge geometry on Work Tough Gear knives, it's a thing of beauty. I'm serious. They all come the same way. The lines are even. They're symmetrical. The knife is sharp. 99% of the time, the knife is SK85. Why does that matter? One, it's a Japanese steel, and I love the SK series. Two, it's very, very easy to sharpen. Three, with the way Mr. Vic heat treats these knives, honestly, I don't have to do a lot of sharpening or honing at all. Matter of fact, I did some stropping on this thing. The one thing I didn't do in this video is cut paper. I just didn't feel like it was necessary. This isn't a brand new knife. It's not a brand new edge. The thing swings like an absolute monster. Now, I cut down these palmettos, one, because there's 2 million of them in there. Or palmettos, palm trees, whatever the hell you want to call them. I'm going to use the stuff. That's why I'm stacking it up. It's good for shelter builds. It's good for camouflage. You know, kind of like that red shirt there is. But again, I was in the swamp today with a purpose, making as much noise as I could. And believe me, old Scabber can make some noise. I just want to do a quick shout out to John Spencer, the designer of this knife. Really good guy. Really, really good guy. I love this knife. He deserves all the success in the world, and I hope they make these for a long time. I love the grip. It's not a pistol style grip, but it's got a little curvature that locks you in. I absolutely adore that. I adore the choil on it. You see that working choil there? It's got beautiful fullers, and nobody does G10 handles like Mr. Vic. Now, came back to the house. It was getting a little late, so we're going to do the Donnie B all day, throw it at the stump test, and we're just going to do some quick knife stuff here, right? I wanted to show you in the swamp because I love it's just beautiful out there and a gorgeous day. Now, right here, it's going to be a little hard to see. Well, no, you can see it. The knife's edge is still phenomenal. I probably should have zoomed in there, but the truth is you can see the little curly cues coming off. The thing is, this thing does everything it needs to do. It can use it as a chopper. You can use it as a machete. You can use it as a wood processor. You can use it to start a fire. Yes, it has a 90-degree spine. And it's just gorgeous. It's got a lanyard hole at the bottom. I guess that would be considered, I'm not going to call it a pistol grip, but it's got that good curved grip. You see me in a fencing grip there. Beautiful deep fullers. Awesome clip point. It is every stinking thing I love. Everything I love in a Bowie style knife. Note what I said, Bowie style knife. Bowie. Yeah, I love people that get on to me for my pronunciation like y'all grew up with the damn man or something. And people want to argue. If y'all want to argue about a Bowie knife, it's a bread style knife, okay? But this is an American Bowie. It's been adopted. It is what it is. Not arguing with you. It's got a beautiful clip point. It's got those fullers, man. God, it just sets this thing off. Here's some climbing rope. No problem right here. And right there, see where I put that rope? That's very important. That's why I like a recurve. It's almost like a cheat to me. You learn to use that recurve, and man, you can get some shit cut. And that rope's some tough stuff. Listen, real quick. I love y'all. Happy Work Tough Gear Wednesday. Please stay tuned to the channel. Guys, I started a new Facebook page, Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors. Please check that out. Follow me over there. Follow me on Instagram, same name, not the old Scabber one. Listen, the thing to remember is this. Badass knife, dude. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son. Don't know why I'm hollering.